All right, everyone, we are taking a first look at Final Fantasy VII Remake. We are playing on the PS4 Pro. Keep in mind, this was a free review copy provided by the publisher, Square Enix. I can cover the game. We got the deluxe edition. I'm not sure what that version is called, but it does come with the Final Fantasy Remake mini soundtrack and the Final Fantasy VII Remake digital art book program, whatever. So here there's like 12 tracks you can listen to, and here you can go through all the art. Like one's 300 meg and one's like 800. Just kind of I'm kind of cautious to like check it out, because when you boot it up, it says, you know, you cannot gameplay capture any of this. So even though it's a little bit different because it's a first look, but still I just didn't want to boot them up, because I know with a lot of the music in these games and all that, you got to be kind of careful. So but if you get that version, it is there. Anyway, chat, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what Final Fantasy VII is, also you might be wondering, like, wait, it's the end of the year, why are you covering this now? Isn't this a little bit late? I know, I like to be fashionably late. We covered almost all the big games on this channel this year. Like, we're coming toward the end of the year now, and Game of the Year discussion is going on. So I was like, okay, what's the one or two, like, we didn't have time for whatever reason we didn't get to, and this was one of them. So I was like, okay, we're gonna be having that discussion to come toward the end in like a couple of days now. So I really need to like get dug into this so I can, you know, have some opinions on it. We did cover the demo when it originally came out. There's footage of that up on YouTube and Twitch if you're interested. That demo, I think, is still available and is public and is free. But also, from what I understand, the beginning bit of this game is literally that demo. So because we'll be covering old ground, for the highlight of this, what I might do is I might skip that bit, because everybody can check that out for themselves, so this video will be useless. But soon as after that demo, maybe we'll pick it up to see like how deep and complex does the battle system and everything go, and where does it go from there. So yeah, there is going to be, for this one actually, there's going to be a full 4, 5, 6 hour, however long that video is up on Twitch, and there'll be a shorter version up on YouTube. So if you're looking for that longer version, because if you don't want to go look for that other demo video, there'll be a long version over on Twitch. So yeah, like a little bit of backstory. If you don't know what Final Fantasy is, I'm sure everybody knows what Final Fantasy is. Square Enix's big, long-running JRPG franchise. Final Fantasy VII was the first time that a Final Fantasy game had been on a platform other than a Nintendo platform. It came to Sony's PlayStation 1. The other big thing was the PlayStation 1 was the first time it wasn't the first time, but for a Final Fantasy game, it was the first time that it had been on a CD-based medium. So basically, they could make the game bigger, because before it was on cartridges and there was a limited amount of space. So not only did Final Fantasy VII come on a CD, which was 700 meg, it was actually multiple CDs. It was like 3 or 4, right? I know Final Fantasy VIII, which I'm a big fan of. I meme about that a lot on this channel, because I didn't play a lot of 7 and I played a lot of 8, and I'm always mad that Square Enix shows a lot of love to Final Fantasy 7 over 8. Remake 8, goddammit. So yeah, so this was why there's a lot of reverence around this game, right? Because a lot of the content creators right now that you see, or people of a certain age that are gaming, that are more vocal, a lot of those people's their first consoles, or their not their first consoles, their first Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy VII, because the PlayStation 1, for whatever reason, their marketing, it was like the hipster console. So even when they marketed Final Fantasy, it was marketed to a wider audience, right? People who usually wouldn't play JRPGs. So for a lot of people, their first Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy VII, and is that kind of thing with any game, right? When there's a long-running genre, your first time you dip your toe into that genre, it becomes your favorite thing. So this is why a lot of people like Final Fantasy VII, and this is why it's the most popular Final Fantasy. And my first Final Fantasy that I played the pixel ones on the SNES and everything. Mystic Quest was the first one I played, for any hardcore Final Fantasy fans. So yeah, feel for me. So obviously it's not gonna be my favorite, but like the first one I got hardcore deep into was 8. That's why I like it, right? And then like out of the trilogy of this is gonna be a long start. We're gonna start this video because some people are not gonna. The reason I say this is depending on if you like this game, because it's been out for long enough now, and I played the demo and everybody knows the review scores and everything. But like I was trying to think of this because I was trying to think of what I was gonna say when we play this video. Like there's gonna be two camps to this. There's one, if you played Final Fantasy VII and you love Final Fantasy VII and you want to see what they did with the remake, right? And there's two, is like you know nothing about Final Fantasy, or even you know nothing about Final Fantasy VII. So you come into this as a fresh new product and you have no reverence for the old games. Because I've seen a lot of the reviews and a lot of the people who have reverence for the old game don't like the direction that they obviously they're not going to like the direction that they did with this. Because the other big thing is right off the bat for this game, they're splitting this down into episodes, basically, for lack of a better word. Final Fantasy VII Original was like 3-4 discs, and this Final Fantasy VII Remake, this part, they don't call it part 1, but this is just going to focus on the first city that you see in Final Fantasy VII. So, and the rest of that is going to be like however they're going to develop it. So where short version is in Final Fantasy VII Original, where this game is based off, is just like a small part of the game, and then the game really opens out. So, you know, but if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII, you haven't got reverence for those old games, you're just coming into this new, none of that is going to matter to you. You're just going to play this for what it is, right? And the other big thing is, like, imagine, so out of the original trilogies of Final Fantasy 1, 2, and Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, 7 was the first time they started messing with CD, and like they had bigger space, so like higher res textures, art, whatever. But because it was their first on the CD medium, it was the one that didn't hold up the least. Wait, that's not a word. That's not a sentence. It was the one that is showing its age the most. Like you could still play 8 and it still looks kind of good, and with 9 they went with a more of a cartoony art style, for lack of a better word, so it still holds up. But for 7, it was just like junk. You know, you see it now and they remastered it, whatever, like they did with 8 and 9, but it's the one that, oh, it sticks out like a sore thumb and you can't play it because it looks so bad. So it was the one that needed the remake, right? Even though they should do 8. So because it was the first time they was seeing the CD medium and everything, and by Final Fantasy 8 and 9 they had got used to it. Oh, we got this much more space, we know what we can do with it. With 8 they started like adding better FMV, everything in. So yeah, this has the most reverence because it was probably one the ones that the first they played. So that's why there's a lot of big, like, if you're wondering, right, if you're coming to this fully blind, and a lot of people are, because a lot of people are not gonna know about, like, legitimately, Final Fantasy VII came out what, like 98, 97? So that would mean, if let's say you're like between the ages of 18 and 25, even then you had to be just born, or maybe not even born when this game came out originally. So how are you possibly gonna have reverence for this, right? So it's not unfathomable that you won't know what the hell's going on. So again, this game has a history and everything that you know, you have to understand some of the conversations are going around and why those are happening, right? And a lot of them are going to be from people who played the original, and then, like, you know, it either did live up or it didn't live up to the expectations, and like how they changed about how they're going to do it episodic. And or it could be the other thing, like, imagine you played Final Fantasy VII, but the graphics were jank, and, like, you know, especially looking back at it now, and to see one of your favorite games in like the modern era of graphics. So it could just, like, oh my god, this is always how I imagined it, right? And also they've done a lot of fan service here where they go in depth with the little details or add more story to that. So it could just be, oh, like, it's like when we were playing Pokemon recently, right? And I was a kid and I was only playing those bad looking Pokemon games, and now that I've played Sword and Shield, I'm like, when I was younger, to me, this is always what I wanted the Pokemon games to look like. Regardless of the quality of the Sword and Shield, I'm like, oh my god, in my mind, this is what the anime looked like, and it's so great to see this world now. So that it could be the same thing for people who play 7 Remake, right? Because even when we played the demo, I was like, yeah, damn, this is a nice looking game. Anyway, let me quickly go into options here. Now that I have the like literally a 10-minute intro, because like you're fully up on what's going on. So we are playing on the PS4 Pro. This doesn't look like it's got any like performance mode or anything like that. It runs at 30 FPS. If you're on base PlayStation, it's locked at like, it's around 1080p. If you're on PS4 Pro, it's like targets a higher resolution. It's not 4K, but it's somewhere around like 1800p or whatever. And last thing is, this is exclusive to PlayStation. This isn't out anywhere else at the moment. So if we look at, we're getting to difficulty and normal and classic. Audio, let's see what's in the settings, controls. So the first thing, this does play like a lot of their new, if you're curious, does have Japanese language. I'm assuming that'll be subtitled then, for all my weebs out there who want to play it like that. All right, let's go in. What camera controls would you like? Right stick movement, default inverted. No, just default. Okay, select the difficulty of the game. This setting can be changed at any time in the options menu. Classic is recommended if you want to focus on using commands in battle. So again, because you're probably not going to look at the demo we covered or like that footage, classic is, so let's just go the standard difficulty, select if you want the full experience. So like this is to build up your ATB gauge, you always got to be attacking. If you set it to classic, the game auto attacks for you to build up that ATP gauge, and then you can issue commands. If you set it to normal, you have to manually press X to attack to build up that ATP gauge. So therefore you can do your item moves or your special moves or your magic moves. The only problem that I had with the demo, and I don't know how it's going to be here, but it says it here as well. The battle difficulty is same as easy. So when you set it to classic, if you don't want to focus of the tedium of pressing X to build up, my only issue with classic was, because I preferred playing it like that, because you can still manually override when you're playing classic, is the difficulty was too easy. So it's still saying the same thing here. So let's go normal to start with. And if I get bored of pressing XXX, because battle-wise, think of this as the newer Final Fantasy games. Obviously, like Final Fantasy 13 and Final Fantasy 15, you know, is not turn-based like the original was. All right, now you basically got 20 years of knowledge. And we're going into this first look, and you'll fully understand what's going on. Yeah, last thing I should state though, I played like disc 1 of actually not even this one, like bits of Final Fantasy VII. My cousin had it and I played it, but like I never really got into it. Like I said, 8 was when I first got into it hardcore, so this doesn't have the reverence for me. So also, yeah, I won't like it can't have, it's not gonna have as meaningful as impact for me. But like, I can totally imagine if they did this for 8, I would probably be losing my mind. Even though this is a cutscene, ridiculously good looking. I mean, this is like, you know, next gen is out now, but this came out this year February. Like, this is one of the games that like makes you feel like, did next gen really have to come yet? Like, was it like we were still getting great games, right? Like, unlike CD Projekt Red that is Cyberpunk that is just out now, and like last gen it runs awful and everything around that. You know, this is top notch looking, still on last gen. So yeah, it's gonna zoom out, and this is where you're gonna see. This is where like the first game is gonna be based like totally around this city. But in the original Final Fantasy VII, this was like the kind of almost like the prologue area. No late title card here. I mean, we play fighting games and everything, so everybody's got to know who that is, right?
Get down here, Merc.
Okay, so yeah, what we might do here, I'm just gonna run forward a little bit, but literally because there's a demo out. There's a demo. There's a okay, don't let me speak.
You're up.
Use square to attack. Hold that to unleash an attack capable of hitting more nearby enemies.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
So yeah, because there's literally a demo about this and we covered it ages ago. If you want to watch the full like long 4-hour look, it will be up on Twitch, but we'll cut back to somewhere where after the demo finishes for the highlight.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see them.
Have fun.
The ATB gauge fills as time passes and by attacking with square. Once a bar is full, your character can perform a special action. Charges can be used immediately or saved. Try attacking the enemy to fill the gauge.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Go ahead. That's that.
You can expand ATB gauge charges to perform battle commands such as using abilities, magical items. Press X and try to use one of these commands.
Enough of this.
If I press X, if I go abilities and I use Brave.
He a soldier operator? What?
Not bad.
When not in battle, you can check the map, open menus, and view various kinds of information Use option to open main menu. Press touchpad to access map and check your various objectives. When that icon appears, move your character close to it, automatically jump, crouch, or perform whatever action is required. Okay. From the main menu, you can view your inventory and gameplay stats, as well as save and load the game. So all right, we can look at battle settings from here. Of course, now there's shortcuts as well for some of the actions you can do. So press L1 combined with a button to do certain shortcuts. I gotta remember that. Enemy intel. The menus are interesting because they harken back to like old PSP and stuff, right? But like they're still so slick. So yeah, how I said that it only comes with a digital art book and music. I totally forgot it comes with 2 pieces of DLC as well. So if you go here, I was just checking audio stuff and I was like, wait, what's in DLC? Totally forgot. It comes with. I didn't realize that these were actually summons. I was like, oh, it must be just 2 in-game items. And again, I played other Final Fantasy games. Wow, the deluxe edition comes with literally 2 extra GFs or Aeons or whatever you want to call them. 2 summons. Damn, that is especially for like the older Final Fantasy games, like 7, 8, and 9. It was always like a puzzle trying to make sure you don't miss any of the summons. So the fact that 2 of them are locked to the DLC.
This. Yeah, what he said.
All right, you can defend against enemy attacks by pressing R1 to guard or circle to evade. A successful guard reduces the amount of damage suffered and also charges the ATB gauge.
You're coming with us.
So you have a roll or a parry?
Try harder. Steady.
It's not a parry. What am I talking about? It just said guard, right?
That's that. Nothing to it.
Yeah, we might do a cutback here because we just finished the reactor bit. The end bit wasn't in the demo anyway, but this we might be able to see more world stuff now. So it might be worth doing like the first look from here for our. Because obviously I don't want to get too spoilery. I mean, you can't get too spoilery with a game that is, you know, this old, but...
We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Hey, I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
I was saying, since we played the demo though, I still wish that that classic mode had no more difficulty. It's set and easy.
I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Prosumer. Okay, wait. Materia and equipment unlocked. You can now set materia to your weapon and armor. Try Setting the healing material to your base sword. Begin tutorial. All right, let's look. You can set material to weapons and armor through material and equipment. Press triangle to set materia. The slots in the top row are for your weapons and the bottom for your armor. Select an empty material slot and equip. Select the healing material from the list and press X. The material is now set. Materia set to your equipment allows you to use your new spells and abilities and also boost your stats. Find a combination that works best for your battle strategy. This ends the tutorial. Okay, so we got fire materia and healing materia. And maybe materia has different levels. What else have we got?
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
A bottle of ether obtained. 2 high potions obtained. I wonder if we get anything for doing it in 20.
Not getting past all that.
What the hell are we supposed to do?
Evacuation is advised. If you observe any suspicious behavior, please inform the nearest public security officer. You may alternatively contact security headquarters. I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
50, get rich.
Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Immediate evacuation is advised. If you observe any suspicious...
I wish the camera was zoomed out a little bit.
Cloud! Up here! Look up! I said look up! Not that way! Right! Careful up here. This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
What's theirs?
Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been
It's okay. You're safe. The stairs are right there if you want to try crossing the rubble. ASAP. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Hang in there.
What? Why?
Guess we ain't getting up that way.
Station's intact.
I mean, you want to know, right? You like go through.
What the?
I wonder who that is. Like, it's weird, right? Like I said, I hadn't played a lot of 7, but like some characters are so iconic. Also, he stabbed Mario a couple of days ago. Wait. Also, I didn't know Sephiroth was that cool. Wait, is he dreaming this, or do they show him?
But then... Where'd he go?
Hold on, I'll still check for secrets. I don't know, maybe I'm kind of like, I'm in two positions, right? One, like, I wish I had played the old one so I can look at this and go, oh my god, this is so good. And two, like, I'm kind of glad in a sense where, like, I've managed to avoid, like, whatever spoilers, right? But like, I don't know what happens with the story. Like,
What the hell?
also Sephiroth out here likes the levers, man. Got that Matrix look going on.
Wait.
Oh, I like how they show the gem slots that you got in just on your sword. Alright, also, geez, this is kind of annoying. Come on.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud.
His face looks way too young, right?
Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown, that burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
So my question was, I wonder if this is going to be spoilery. Like, again, for the first look, right? But there was always that, are they going to show him?
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.
Because apparently in the original trilogy, again, because I keep saying this, I haven't played it, but it's been long enough where everybody discusses it. He shows up when you leave the city, right? Or that's when his story starts. But like literally after the demo finishes, 5 minutes in is where like boom, and like they have his name tag there, so is even if you don't know who it is, you're like, oh wait, there's some person that Cloud doesn't like and his name is Sephiroth. But yeah, just like 5 minutes in.
What's happening down there? You all right?
No,
Everyone,
not again. Please,
remain
no.
calm.
You are advised to vacate the area immediately.
Secrets,
The
secrets,
explosions
secrets.
at the
Oh, wait,
reactor
secrets?
have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once. I repeat.
Oh wait, was this the actual way to come? Hold on.
An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately.
Didn't mean to do that.
Explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk.
Man,
It is not safe
what a
to
mess.
remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once. I repeat,
Do what you like. I'm taking the
this
kids
is
to
an alert
safety.
from the CINA Emergency
Stay together.
Hold on.
Once you're on the street, you'll want to head for the plaza with the fountain. Station's not too far.
Kids to safety.
So it wasn't us, right? We blew it up, but then that dude, whoever it was, like they fully destroyed it, right? Started shooting guns at it, whatever. Loveless Street. Kinda like my life.
The president's gonna fix this.
Maybe it could have just been an accident.
The damage isn't as bad as I thought.
Don't let the intruder escape.
Security's everywhere.
and avoid the plaza near the expressway. Train services may
Oh, she has powers.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
What a dick. How much? I'm good. I mean, all right, how much?
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case, it's on the house.
Wait, she flaring me?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Oh, they're definitely flaring. A nice jacket.
Look, I'm involved
First thing
in
I
things.
noticed.
Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to self.
Help me! What are they?
Drop your weapon!
Fine, interesting. There really is no downtime, right?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
Sword on the ground! Right now!
Here we go.
So combat hasn't, again, this is gonna be for the YouTube video. Combat hasn't much changed so far. is still like what we saw in the demo. Attack, build your ATP gauge. Once you build your ATP gauge, you can do spells, items. Wait, where'd she go? Wasn't paying attention. Down here?
Emergency operations center. An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings.
That bastard couldn't have gotten far. Stay alert.
Don't want to stick around
Are
here.
advised, vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway.
There he is! You're not going anywhere!
Get ready.
HQ, Sector 8, Unit 4. We have eyes on the target. We need backup. I repeat, this is
Sorry.
requesting immediate backup.
Nothing to it.
What's that? Oh, no, new dodge material. Hold on. Attack command will do area damage immediately after dodging. Attack command will do area damage immediately after dodging. Oh, that could be cool. We should wait for another, because we can slot it into armor as well, right? I keep getting...
All clear.
All right, it's over. Let's finish this. Let's do this. Was never in doubt.
Emergency operations center. The area near the expressway is still extremely dangerous. Those in the vicinity are instructed to leave immediately. If you need to access the train station, please take a detour. And
Power wrist guards? Alright, seems like might have been...
services may be suspended without warning. Triple return location and understanding are requested.
Like, the world is detailed enough where you feel like you can interact with everything, but it really is just set dressing, right? I mean, I don't know, later on this could all open out. It just could be just beginning. Hold on, what did we get? Increase your strength by 5%. Risk are capable of drawing out power late in one's body. And what's this? Oh, actually quite a bit of defense. And now can we... So maybe that armor...
Non-compliance with officer's instructions is advised. I repeat. This is an alert from the
Just give it up! Don't run!
Here we go. Let's get this over with.
Box him in! Box him in! There's nowhere to run!
Gotcha. Not looking good. All good. You're mine.
Target sighted! Repeat! Target sighted!
Enough.
Leftovers, prep for immediate deployment!
See ya. Enough. Let's do this. See ya.
Troopers on standby! You are clear to engage!
To avoid
Be
accident,
advised, target is headed for the station!
officer's instructions is advised.
Get ready.
That's enough!
Uh-oh.
Face!
Going in.
Enemy combatants, you are surrounded! Put down your weapon and surrender! This might hurt!
Non-compliance with officer's instructions is advised. This is an alert from the Sinra Emergency Operations Center. For the safety of security has been
You're done.
Don't let him escape! Give up!
throughout the area. To avoid accident,
Ground forces engaging target in Park Plaza. All nearby units converge and provide immediate support.
this is an alert from the Sinra Emergency Operations Center. For the safety of Sentinel residents, security has been increased around Fountain Plaza. Blockades have been erected throughout the area. To avoid
Requesting
accident,
immediate reinforcements on Fountain Plaza.
Enough. Get ready.
Target still mobile. Support. Proceed to rally point at the station.
So much for the direct line. Find another way. Use the rooftops, maybe.
Man, I'm dying to like live and breathe and
But the rooftops look clear.
like live and breathe and experience this world at the moment. But this game is like first 2 hours action, action, action. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm literally checking every corner for him.
Over there! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Close call.
Be advised. Target approaching residential area. Steel Hall access immediately.
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
underestimate him.
No holding back.
Oh, is it like attacking from the back?
See ya. All right, that's that. See ya. Let's go.
I see him.
Get ready. Enough. It's over. Was never in doubt.
His cutscene cockiness is fine. His in-battle cockiness might get a little bit annoying.
Residential area. Full lockdown is in effect. All units.
Of Fountain Plaza. A security lockdown is now in effect.
You're mine now.
All right. Enough.
Not enter outside. An announcement will be made when
Let's
the
go.
lockdown has been lifted. I repeat. This is an alert from the Sinra Emergency Operations Center. The suspect in the reactor 1 bombing has been sighted in the vicinity of Fountain Plaza.
Spotted. Moving to intersect.
Here we go. Shit. Enough. It's over.
Can't take me.
Calling fire. Let's do this. That's that.
He's here.
It's over. Gotta be careful. That's that. Enough.
Enemy combatants, you have been warned. Surrender yourself to public security immediately. You have nowhere to run. Not so fast.
Hold on, before I do that. Uh-oh, can I not pull? Oh wait, how do you scan? Oh, just touch the touchpad and you can scan instantly?
All right.
You're mine.
Uh-oh. Okay, hold on.
Gotta be careful.
Hold on. So we should probably spell fire him.
You're mine. Going in. Know your limits.
I have no limits. All right, let me hold on. Made no difference whatsoever, but whatever. All right, there we go. I had to turn the music a little bit down. It was way too loud. I know it's good, but I still want to be able to.
End of the life, punk! I'm gonna enjoy this.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Get ready.
Go to hell!
That's that. See ya. Here we go. Enough. All right. So long.
Oh wow. So the swords can even block my, sorry, the shields can even block my ability.
I won't give up. No holding back.
Uh-oh.
So much for being a mercenary.
Oh no, did he kill? Oh, where is he gonna load me from? Retry from last battle, retry from last checkpoint. Okay, okay. Resume play from just before the last battle. You will retain all EXP earned up until this point. Sure. Okay. So, I mean, perfect thing to show that they can interrupt your, like, abilities that you're doing. So you gotta be a little bit more smarter than that. Also, we get to see loading times. Can you skip cutscenes? And you can. And it was hiding the loading screen.
No holding back. It's over. Enough. See ya. No escape. That's that. Time to burn. That's that.
Do your worst.
Need a light?
Wait, really? Does it just want me to...
No escapes. Get ready. Steady.
Actually, I kind of want to block now because I'm curious.
Calling fire.
Oh, I wonder if I can dodge behind him
That's it.
and then do ability. Okay.
Going in.
Move in! Don't let him escape! HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
So I'm not sure. Is he got like Spidey sense or something? For lack of a better term?
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
One might go. You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Gotta lower the audio level so I don't go deaf.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first.
The joke's too easy, chat. Look at the channel name.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
Okay, so for the first 2 hours, it is like...
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation
Okay,
is
too many
appreciated.
flashing lights there.
They said it was an attack, but I'm not so sure.
I heard they were anti-Shinra folks, but this is... Hope nothing happened down below.
Wait, did I miss something? Where did everybody go?
Some people say Wu Tai's involved.
Also, did she say Wu-Tang is involved? Oh my god, you're representing. She said Wu-Tai, by the way, chat. It's an easy joke.
have a house.
I just want to get home.
Just wanted to be home.
Sector 8 will be back to normal in no time. It has to be.
Ugh, so cramped. Man, everyone's on edge.
Of course they are.
Hey,
No
Cloud.
thief's getting my money.
Should have gone to
If you're about to
Sector 3
unburden
instead.
yourself, don't.
All I want to do is
Yeesh.
pass out.
You don't make it
Stop
easy.
that right now!
They even have hotels down there.
Hey, got a
They
sec?
caught the
You're,
perpetrators yet.
holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Wow. My hands
You
are
see,
still
my daughter
shaking.
now lives
You
in
get used
Sector
to
8,
it.
So
Something to look forward to. Or maybe not.
Hold on. Oh, hello. And also, that looked like it had a materia slot. It did. Okay. Now, let's equip this. Attack command will do area damage immediately after dodging.
they caught the perpetrators yet.
Leave me alone, all right?
Do I like get
Why don't
gear?
you learn to take a hint, buddy?
I mean, sorry, does my gear show on me? Probably not, right? The
I can't wait to
outfit's
set
too
foot on the
iconic.
surface.
Little help, Cloud? Please? I
Don't
can't
be
stop thinking
stupid.
about it. The
Yeah,
bomb I made shouldn't have
bombs need
produced an
power, too.
explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a
Good thing
reactor
there
have
will be
fail-safes
electricity
to prevent
before
that kind of thing?
I'm sure Sector 7's affected
You
too.
mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
I can't believe I survived. I was ready to die.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Time for a little nap.
Man, this train is slower than molasses, am I right? You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
I mean, I'm trying to have a conversation with you, but the video game is like being the right. There you go.
Guys, damn it. You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass. We're the good guys, damn it.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got
Okay.
a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust. The air fills with smog and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all
We will
well
in
and
part 2.
good, if you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Sweetheart.
I'm glad you're home.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Goodness.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
Hot damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right? See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
Oh, we get to finally see Shifa.
Are you sure?
How are people here taking
Again, it doesn't matter if you play Final Fantasy VII or not. There's some iconic characters that you just know, right?
What are we even doing here?
No one in their
Talk about I'm going on a ghost.
Of course. How about it, baby girl?
Train services?
Hey.
Well, then you can fall in love with Fried Marsh all over again.
So the Mako reactor.
Just enough fried march. Handful or?
I think he's over.
I've never felt the ground shake.
Apparently Shinra thinks it's a group.
Tom Clady's only had it so good because of the reactor.
Again, this is making it seem very open worldy at the moment, but it is like masking corridors, right?
Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy? Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
You again.
Wonder what's going on there.
Comes soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the
Excuse me?
ash and sweat.
Due to an emergency, entry into this area is prohibited. Sorry for the inconvenience.
You call that a warning?
No, sir.
Public security should know who did it. So
you'll interrupt them while they're working? Come on.
In accordance with emergency regulations, entry into this area is prohibited. Please, leave at once.
the lobby of the Shinra building. Doctors are also stationed at the building's disaster relief center. If you are unable to use the building on your own, please contact Mayor Domino in conjunction with President Shinra has declared a state of
Game's like, nope, make sure you go that way.
That ain't half bad. I'll make a grease monkey out of you yet. Thanks. I've always dreamed of opening up my own shop.
Well, 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 well.
Marlene.
Daddy, you're home.
That's right, Angel. I
Welcome
am.
back.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Wait, what's been 5 years?
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
Contact the nearest Shinra employee for assistance. Mayor Domino, in conjunction with President Shinra, has declared a state of emergency illness law. The administration has issued assurances that they are
You box work? Not at the moment.
those most in need. As yet, no group has claimed responsibility for the attack.
Do you mind keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that. Hey! The hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey. I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right. But just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Right. About that. We should talk outside.
We broke. We lied. I'm assuming that's what's...
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course. Let that be a lesson to you. When you want to talk to a little kid, don't go giving her the professional killer eyes.
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
Not good at all.
I don't know what it is, but my life
So,
feels so
you make
empty.
nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, what gave you that idea?
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
So, it wasn't that bad?
It was.
Oh, right. And here we are, good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the 2nd floor. Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate.
Alright.
Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
Wonder who's... Is it gonna be... Oh, wait.
What are you doing? You've never even met this person.
Don't tell me when to go to sleep. Oh, what's this? Phoenix down. Well, I need it. I used all mine in the first area. I mean, she's not gonna leave until I... Is it me or does it look like the...
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night.
Material ain't loading on the door.
If you want anything else, we can always get it.
There's one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best.
I am the best.
I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
I mean, I know that's what they make her look like now because, like, outfit in the original and that, but that's a hella on the nose though, right? My back would be dead. That's the right term as well for after that move.
Guess it's time for introductions.
Okay, now I want to know. I think the door is meant to like, it was for a sec it looked like the texture hadn't loaded in.
Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
Back inside! Get off me!
Reunion.
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy.
Aren't those the guys from Kingdom Hearts?
Him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
Because isn't that the Smash character? Imagine sleeping with that on your shoulder, champ. Accidentally, like, you know, it's lean to the left and rip eyes. Rip my immersion. Okay, have a look. I'm gonna cut this somewhere for the YouTube highlight. Again, if you want to see the full playthrough. Always curious, does it? Yeah, if you want to see the full playthrough, it'll be, I mean, not a full playthrough, but like 4 or 5 hours. It'll be up on Twitch. There'll be a link in the description.
Well now, you must be Cloud. I'm Marl,
Can't see
your
her.
landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had, and if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you, and then some.
The upgrade wise, yeah, it seems like you get, there's like free upgrade slots. I wonder if you I mean, must change swords, right? And each one has like a rune slot that you fit to get better abilities. I mean, it's still super early on. I don't know what else we unlock. Spells and obviously inventory and party. Also, like, yeah, speaking, like, even though I haven't played the original and where it goes after they, I mean, this is, like, not too spoiler, but where it goes after they leave the city, right? Like, how crazy can they go with this?
My husband decided to go.
I was gonna jump on that empty room and start using.
All right, that says weapons. Can I get some weapons?
Don't try anything funny or you'll get it. The kids seem to think you're pretty cool.
Everybody.
I am pro streamer. Don't forget to follow.
You can do it! Push it to the limit!
We gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap Boulevard.
Even our facilities are starting to look a little run down.
Not alone, you won't. Don't try anything funny.
I mean, I'm assuming this is going to be our hub area.
Lots of girls who live there.
What canned goods will I get sick of?
Me and my partner in Sector 5.
It's not bad.
Don't take your eyes off it! Damn trainees. Said.
Kind of bland looking, if I'm being honest.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell. Honestly, they make us more money than this place. And it's easy money too. We bring new filters, collect the old ones, and get paid.
Busy work?
Give me a break. I'm not a salesman. I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
Let's get this over with.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour.
All right,
Go
let's
ahead
get the
and
grand
keep whatever
tour.
we collect. Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Thanks.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after. Barrett's out making his rounds too.
As long as I get it all today.
You may hear music near shops and certain characters as you approach the source of the music. A music icon will appear. The icon means that the music is disc available at a nearby shop or vending machine. Okay.
All the items you could want, straight from the plate. No matter your needs.
Hey there. Here to change out your water filter.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, who's he?
Cloud's in charge of collections. He'll take your money.
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm your man.
In your dreams, maybe.
Huh?
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look.
All right, what you got? What you got? What you got? Oh, materia I can buy. Okay. Healing materia we already got. Fire materia we already got. Ice materia. Oh, I wonder if that's how you learn all your abilities then. Lightning materia. Deadly dodge we already got. Huh. I mean, I'm gonna buy ice. What does it go for items? Disconnecting the song. Sure, why not? Potion, we got plenty. Probably need to buy more Phoenix down because I suck. Cures poison, why not? Okay. He has weapons and accessories. Oh, we can't get yet.
If you're ever in the market for anything else, drop on by. Especially if Tifa's with you.
We'll see you around, okay? And let us know when your filter next.
This guy loves Tifa more than my Twitch chat.
All the items you could want, straight from the plate.
He's a regular. Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please.
Apparently it was done by a terrorist group called Avalanche.
Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
Working?
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collections.
You'd better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
Wow,
I've got
rude.
skills.
Be nice.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long rest to cure anything, I tell you.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
That you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You take care of yourself.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Taking a break at a rest spot recovers all your HP and MP. Rest spots include your own bed, blue benches that next to vending machines and other locations. All right, got it.
Marl's great. She helped get me set up back in the day.
You been here a while now?
5 years, give or take. But never mind that. We've got to get you your money. Last stop is the weapons store.
Oh, now we're talking. Okay.
Hey, if it isn't Tifa.
You here for the filter?
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out!
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted-ass goods?
My associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune now, why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well...
Okay, yes please.
When will Barrett be back with the rest?
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so... What do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it?
First, let me look at the
If you're
weapons.
serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor.
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
How do I start?
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
Better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of your own. Come and check out our selection.
Huh? I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you. Get on out of here.
Wow.
Huh? I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you. Get on out of here.
They were like, it's a bit early. We don't want to give you the options to buy weapons just yet.
Safe and with a weapon of your own. Come and check out our selection. Speak with our friendly staff to find the perfect weapon for you.
We gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap Boulevard.
I'll head on down there first thing tomorrow.
Not alone, you won't.
Wait, why won't let me talk to her?
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really. But our top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear.
Wait, really? How's he gonna mod my sword?
At least let me show you how it's done.
You can now enhance your weapons. Spend SP skill points to unlock special skills infused in weapons. Begin tutorial. You can enhance weapons and unlock weapon skills through upgrade weapons. First, select the character whose weapon you'd like to upgrade. Press X to select Cloud. Then the number to the right of each weapon is the max SP value, a value which increases as the character levels up. Next, select the weapon you'd like to upgrade. Press X to select the Buster Sword. The number next to it is the amount of SP you can spend on that weapon. Unlock a weapon skill and enhance your weapon. Weapon skills can be unlocked using SP skill points. Every weapon has its own SP pool. Use left stick or up and down to select weapon skills to unlock. Okay. Kind of weird way to show it off. Alright, so what we got? Magic attack. Increase magic attack power attributes. Maximum HP. Magic attack. Attack power. Increases attack power attributes. Punisher mode. Strong attacks. Damage 5% boost. Increases damage up by... And what's the middle one do? I got 10 SP. Okay, so first of all, magic attacks should go up, right? An attack power, definitely. And we're done. Okay. You can automate SP allocation by selecting a weapon and pressing square to change your weapon upgrade settings. Select a setting that best accommodates your battle strategy. Unlocking skills has all kinds of beneficial effects, such as boosting weapon stats and increasing materia slots. When a character levels up and the max SP of their equipped weapon increases, the weapon also levels up. The higher the weapon level, the more types of weapon skills will become available. This ends the tutorial. Okay, all I was concerned with was increasing materia slots. Okay. Got it? That makes sense.
All set? Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Thanks.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who'll listen about the new merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud, I'll come with.
No, I've got this.
But you don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
Sure thing. I know these streets better than anyone.
Tifa joined the party. Alright, where we going, Tifa? Alright, we're gonna do one battle and then we're gonna cut it for a highlight somewhere.
Scrap Boulevard is out west. Past the barricades, supposed to keep the monsters out. Anyway, we should prepare just in case.
Be careful.
I don't need to prepare.
I can see why monsters would feel right at home.
And the more we pile up, the more they show up. And there's our first challenger. Show me what you got, Cloud.
No holding back. It's over. See ya.
That wasn't that hard.
Oh, so that's what a soldier looks like in action.
This was just a warm-up.
I'll bet. Let's keep at it.
Let's do this.
It's over.
I wonder what abilities Tifa has. Hold on.
Take the lead.
Tifa excels at close range combat and uses combos to deal lots of damage. Press square to execute a normal attack or hold down to deliver a single powerful blow. Unbridled strength can be used to enhance her unique ability as well as increase the number of attacks that can be chained together. Nice.
You're good at this. Charging in like
Thank you.
Nothing.
You too. It's a little surprising.
Well, I've been here 5 years now. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way, that one's gonna be on the test. Gotta look if you're gonna stick around. Okay, let's wrap this up.
That's that.
Let me handle this.
As Tifa, you can press that to execute material technique whirling uppercut. To access more advanced techniques, you must use unbridled strength to increase your chi level. At level 2, you will execute Omni Strike, and at level 3, Rise and Fall. Upon utilizing an advanced technique, you will expand chi and drop 1 level. Tifa's material techniques are effective against staggered enemies and will increase the damage bonus applied during... Oh, interesting. Struggle is real. Struggle is real.
All right, I think that might be the last of them.
They won't stay gone for long.
Of course not. Even so, folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
True.
Trust me, it'll do wonders for your rep. Right, let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
All right, and with that, I think that's the perfect place to call it. Still super early, so can't really comment much about the game other than it looks really nice. Don't forget this will be just after the first part, just after the demo, because there's a video already of that when we cover it on YouTube or Twitch, and we're probably going to be playing this for like an hour and a half more after where this cuts. If you are interested in that full long video, there will be a link to it in the YouTube description. Don't forget, we also do stream a couple of times a week over on Twitch. We've got a community Discord and I post on Twitter all the time. All that information will also be in the description. Once again, keep in mind this was a review copy provided by the publisher Square Enix, so we can cover it. And with that, I think that's about everything we're gonna call it. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like. I'd appreciate if you subscribe if you did enjoy. And with that, we're gonna call it with this one. Much love. Peace.